You see this? 3 takeaway video about to happen right now. So how you doing, everyone? It's Tiny. I recently, this last weekend, went to Springfield Bass Pro, and I have 3 takeaways from my trip, and I figure I would share with you all. Number 1, when you go to Bass Pro in Springfield, the granddaddy of all sports stores, I love this store. There is an outlet store right beside this. You never know what goodies you're going to find, okay? For example, I have went there, and I'll bring you inside this brain here for a minute. I always go to the outlet store first, see what I can find. You may find hidden treasures in there, or you may find a big old bunch of nothing. I've went there before and spent more money there than what I did at the main store. But I've also had times that were like this last weekend, where in the words of the great explorer Yukon Cornelius off of Rudolph, when he flipped his sledgehammer up in the air, or his pitchfork, and said, nothing. Because I didn't find squat this last weekend I was interested in. So you never know, it's hit and miss with it, but definitely worth checking out. And I always, if I find something there, go to the main store, and I may come back later, which is pretty much what happened this time. Number 2. God bless Bass Pro. I'm telling you, you can buy a gun there, you can buy a side-by-side, you can shoot said gun in their shooting range. Camping, fishing, you name it, they got it. Camo, ground blind, and they have a restaurant there called Hemingway's where you can get surf and turf and then go back to shopping. It's a one-stop shop. Now they have a World of Wonders museum and a huge aquarium. It is an absolute family attraction, and it is awesome. I would love to have a Brinks money truck, back it to the front door, spend all that money, and then load up that truck with all the goodies I bought, and I probably still wouldn't have enough room in that Brinks truck right there. So that's the second takeaway. Third takeaway. The first 2 were good. This one not so much. If you've been there, and people that have been there, I know you know what I'm talking about. When you walk in, if you're driving like myself, 4 hours to get over there, you probably may have to relieve yourself of some bodily fluids when you get there. That was the case this last weekend. I get there, walk in, see all the beautiful mountains. I mean, it's gorgeous when you walk in. And then there are the bloodsuckers, waiting with the timeshare stuff. And right behind that is the main bathroom. And I did my darndest to not have to use this. They have other bathrooms there. You just gotta know where they're at. I went to this one, some dude was in there blowing it up. He's blowing up everybody's battleship. So I'm like, I'm gonna have to go do this. I'm full blown, pinching it off, prairie dogging, Vince McMahon strutting, butt cheek clenching all the way to that main bathroom. And I know this salesman had to see my Vince McMahon power strut and know that I needed to relieve myself because it was obvious. Has the nerve to slide over in front of me and ask me if I would like to buy a timeshare. Instantly ticked off. Dude, I wouldn't buy that in a moment whatsoever. If you buy timeshares, good for you. But not for this guy right here. When you see a guy has to go to the bathroom, man, you put that sales pitch on. Maybe we'll talk when I come out. But when I walked out of the bathroom after taking care of business and getting the paperwork done, literally walked, and I do what 6'6" people do. I looked right over his little head and didn't pay no attention to him. I'm just saying, I hate where they set up at. I understand they need to sell them, and people may buy them, but not me. But why can't y'all put them by the side-by-sides, or maybe down by the boats? I mean, even put them over by the hunting stuff. It's just, that is strategic, and I know what you did, Bass Pro. And I know that anyone who's ever been there knows exactly what I'm talking about, because you have to walk through like 10 of them just to get to the main bathroom, and it's where most of the stalls are. So, to conclude this video, 3 takeaways from my trip to Springfield Bass Pro. 1, the outlet store. You never know what you're going to find there. You may find a hidden gem or a big old pile of nothing. 2, God bless Bass Pro and everything you can buy. There isn't a truck big enough for me to drive there and haul all the goodies home with. And in 3, station the bloodsuckers somewhere else. You will still sell the same amount because people will seek that out if they're really interested. I don't need to see you whenever I'm got a brown-eyed snake playing peekaboo with my butthole. I'm just saying. That is my 3 takeaways. I hope you all enjoyed this. If you like this video and you want to see some more, please give me a like and subscribe. Hope everyone has a great day. Peace!